Well, how's this sound with the microphone slightly adjusted yet again and moved down on the rotary volume controller? Keep getting comments. Yes, I know the microphone is either too loud or too quiet. But like I said, I've just got a new microphone. This is a new helmet, or at least it was a couple of months ago, and it takes ages to get it exactly right if you're using a cheapo system like me. Even people with Drift Go seem to be having lots of trouble, and even GoPros go tipped up on a regular basis. You upload a video with all sorts of different things on, and all they can say, your microphone needs adjustments. So, where are we going? Why would I set off after 4 p.m? Because it's somewhere else where I've never been, and I'm not sure if I'm continuing over the hills to it, to Lancaster. I might turn off if I can see lots of black clouds and turn left to Chipping and go that way to Preston, and then on the A6 or even the M6. Now check my map, it looks an easy route. And if we go over the Trough of Bowland and turn off at them crossroads to Caton, see if that butty van's open, and then on to the Wray, W-R-A-Y, the Wray bike meet, which is just once a month, first Thursday of every month. And as it's today, and I'm on holiday from work until Monday, I can go to it, can't I? Yeah, a big lorry was coming. Shifted in your car. Not a wise place to overtake exactly. Oh, another one. Wonder if they're going. They'll probably get there half an hour before me. Yeah, I've been to the actual venue before, so I sort of know where it is. Overtaken by a 125. Yeah, there was a warning on the radio, but I've actually cancelled days out because of the silly bloody radio. They get the weather forecast completely wrong on a regular basis. Is that river swollen? No floods were in this area, but as you're listening on them pictures, and it really bad. 8 miles to the right of where I was. But with big hills like that, it must happen on a regular basis, surely. You think that, well, what can you do? Build higher walls. Walls aren't waterproof, are they exactly? And sandbags are a waste of time. But I suppose you can dance. See that lad there roared past me and he's stuck at red traffic lights. Tough titty, Albert. There's a few ways of going to Wray. You could go Settle and then up to the Kirby Lonsdale Road, turn off for the A683 That's about it and go that way, but I thought no, I'll turn off for Caton at that crossroads. When you look on a map, Clitheroe, if you go to Blackburn from Clitheroe, you're going away. So like I said, this is a more direct route, even over the hills, believe it or not. Well, the most direct route would be to go up to the M6 and zap up to Lancaster in 20 minutes, but if I might do that on the way back, see how I feel on another crap night's sleep. Tossing and turning, I was tossing and turning, da-dee-dee-dee-dee. I've waterproofed the camera just in case. I put some tape over it and put some... What are you doing, Albert? Yeah, indicates. And put some rubber bands in my accessories box. Although I can always close the back because it is fully waterproof once the back is closed. I was going to whistle then, but no. Good thing about summer, isn't it? Hot pants. I don't mean me wearing them, I mean all the girls seem to be wearing the flimsy outfits, which is always a good thing. So how's the microphone sounding? It's not important anyway, you don't want to listen to what I have to say. Hopefully we'll be seeing some nice classic bike, because is it a classic bike meet? Is that what it's called? There's a big cloud there. Is it a rain cloud though? They have a certain look, don't they? Proper thunderclouds. I nearly went up to that cheapo shop and I thought, yeah, I'll buy a 3 metre square. What's that? Nearly 10 feet square. Tarpaulin, cut a hole in the middle, put it on my carrier, fold it up, and if it does pour down, put it over me and the bike, because thunderstorms rarely last more than 20 minutes. Or even not cut a hole in it. I thought, stick my head through. So not sure how long it'll take. Brought a couple of spare batteries. It's going to be a relaxed pace as usual, not terracing random country lanes. It'll be light till about 8:30, so no rush to get home. Not sure when it lasts until... Is it like the St Anne's one, about 5 o'clock till about 8 o'clock? And what kind of food's on offer? I haven't had out to eat today on purpose, just so I'll have a healthy appetite. Classic car. And that was a Viking's head. That the old Rover thing, it went on to be a Viking longship, didn't it? We're not bothered if it does rain. We're waterproof, aren't we? I should have checked my tyres for screws and nails after that trip to B&Q. And you littered with stuff all over the bloody car park. Three fishes still closed down. Looks like a rain cloud, doesn't it? That's him from the traffic lights. How's he got there? Is he going a different route? Is he not going there at all? Took a picture of a map ready. Better if it were nice and sunny, wouldn't it? Been a funny holidays. Last week unbearable heat. Didn't have energy to go anywhere. This week full of beans, but it's been miserable, hasn't it? It's been horrible. That's what I want for my backyard, them palm tree thingies, but they're expensive. Well, it looks brighter further ahead, doesn't it? That cloud's sort of lingering over here, but to get past it over them hills in that gap, that's where we're going. Should be alright. I wonder how wild that stream is. It runs right in the bottom of the trough, as you call it. But it hasn't rained to any great extent since those thunderstorms, so it might all have drained away off the hills. Pooh, bloody hell. It hits you like a bloody wall, that stink. Bloody, ooh, muck spreading. Jogging in this heat, are you mad? The car going which way I wanted to go. couple of spots of rain. I always wondered what would happen if a motorcyclist got struck by lightning. Or are we immune due to being sort of close to the ground and having rubber tyres on? I've seen a few cars on those videos on television getting struck, and they immediately conked out. You must bugger all your electrics up despite going to earth. Well, I don't know. Maybe you've had experience of it happening. Nearly past that cloud. Now down bottom of here we'll get an idea of the weather conditions in that valley. I should go slow through this village. This is where that biker died, on this verge here a couple of years ago after colliding with some kind of vehicle. See, blue sky over Lancaster. More spots of rain here. Don't know where from, must be going sideways. Last thing you want on a country road is rain mixing with any cow shit deposits. Must only be a light shower, surely. They don't look like really bad clouds, do they? I don't think. Yeah, here we are at Brow's Home. Little stream at the bottom. How high is that under that bridge? Well, fair way off yet. That's the entrance to Brow's Home, although he pronounced it differently. Brusum. Welcome to Brusum Hall, and I had a walk round, guided tour. Wasn't that impressive neither. Sorry to say, Andrew Parker. Oh, it's still a little tiny stream. And it's very deep, that's no chance of overflowing, has it? Well, like I said, from here you get a view of all the valley. So at the White Well Inn, it'll either be turning left or right according to the cloud formations. Took away fever tablets. I'm still a bit husky. Wonder where they've just come back from. Pull over here, wipe the lens. And that lovely view, that view of contemplation. Oh, this microphone's a bit better than yesterday. Where's my tissues? Let's see. You banana. There's not a smear on the lens now. So can you see that lovely view? It's like something in the Lake District. I'll just check the lens. Seems alright, but I nudged the microphone then. Well, like I said, never mind about the microphone. What do you want to hear? The roar of my quiet engine. Me talking nonsense. My singing. Did I mention I was looking at karaoke songs, and even Gene Vincent's Say Mama was on. And I can plug my laptop into my surround sound system. I got a cheap surround sound system ages ago. Say mama, will you rock and roll? Say mama, will you do the stroll? All the words were there and I still forgot them. There's a rockin' party going on. Hey mama, will you have one? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, Suspicion, Girl of My Best Friend, Elvis, or all sorts on. Even I Started a Joke by Robin Gibb. I started a joke, made the whole world cry, but I couldn't see that the joke was on me. Oh yeah, I started a joke. But I couldn't see. I think I was looking at me. Bloody hell, pushing the bike up there. I could offer well, you don't want to lift this, but grab hold of my rear carrier, keep hold of it till we get to the top, and then let go. Well, we'll be carrying on through that valley then, because I don't know if there's any rain clouds, although right on the top where the Jubilee Tower is, height equals crap weather normally, doesn't it? But I couldn't see that the joke was on me. Ah, diddly-dee, diddly-dee, diddly-dee. I fell out of bed, bumping my head, the things that you said. Dee-dee-dee-dee. I started a joke, made the whole world laugh, but I couldn't see that the joke was on me. To a dodgy corner this, to watch for speeding traffic, especially other bikes. That's an alternate route, you see, that big dog leg up there. Well, this cuts it off going over that hill with a lovely view. But there's a really nice long stretch of road on it, you can get some speed up if you want to. Anytime you want me, just reach out and let me love you. Do, 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 do. Anytime you want me, I'll just be here by your side. Do, 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 do. Keep on saying that you want me. Do, 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 do. Suspicion torments my heart. Suspicion keeps us apart. Suspicion, why torture me? Do 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 do. Yeah, not wise adjusting mirrors on a bumpy road. Ideally it should stop. It's better if angled slightly up. That's right, like that. Little bit of elbow, but nice view of what's behind. Now then, is this part of the river swollen any? No, it's just meandering, innit? Meandering river. Because there's a sign saying flood down here on that bend in the river. Must be an area prone to flooding, but like I said, we sort of missed all the severe thunderstorm. A bit of a rumble and a bit of a brief shower on Tuesday. But when you had it really bad in Yorkshire, there was hardly anything here. There should be a duck sign here. There's a duck with some little babies from across the road and a brake sharply coming out of this farmhouse here. Oh, no, not there today. Yeah, someone mentioned this. You didn't mention that crack in the road. Well, it's subsiding, isn't it, due to that bend on the river. The way she walks, the way she talks, how long must I pretend that I can't help it? I'm in love with the girl of my best friend. Her lovely hair, her skin so fair, I could go on and never end. Oh, why must I be in love with the girl of my best friend? That's all of it. No, another little meandering river. A bit cloudy over there in that valley, like I said, but hopefully it might be alright. I'm just wondering why the radio said yellow warnings for later this afternoon. Well, isn't this late in the afternoon, nearly 4:45? What's all that? It's some kind of water thing he's got going. Something sprinkling and something gushing out. Dunsop Bridge, according to the blurb, this is the exact centre of England. Yeah, indicator would help out that you're crossing the line. If you ever come this way, beware of the crap road going past this church. It was all ruts last time. Some people may say your life is in a rut. Let's have a look. Slow down. Unless they've done something to it, patched it up. Bump, bump, bump. Rut there. See, look at this, can you see? Look at that. Right, bloody mess. It looks like they've attempted to patch it up. Although they look like quite old repairs. I've not been this way for quite some time actually. Not the ideal sort of road, is it, for a Hornet 900? If you had an adventure bike, maybe it'd absorb the bumps better. With my non-adjustable front suspension and rather basic back end with a monoshock. Not ideal, doesn't exactly absorb all the bumps. These hills always give me the creeps. When if there was a rumble and a landslide, there's been landslides before because some of it's held up with them wire baskets. As if that would be any help if it suddenly all gave way. Thank you, Albert. Pull over slightly to the side, giving me plenty of room. Another stretch of the river. That isn't flooded neither. Oh, a bit of sunshine, good. See, look. And that's a bit there where I said prone to landslides. We put lots of big stones at the bottom. Oh yes, this is what we want. Sunshine and blue skies, lovely. Don't mind that horrible dip. Admiring the view and go down a bloody manhole and shear off the forks at the clamps. Very lush and green with all these ferns. Only meant to be poisonous, them ferns. Not that I'm suggesting I'd eat them, but I mean, if they're in your garden and cats are nibbling them, well, they'll expire. Is this road dipping more to the left? I'm sure that's subsiding. Guides your bloody front wheel to the left, doesn't it? I miss that burger van here on a Thursday. I was going to stock up with a couple of drinks, but I didn't bother. I thought, well, I'll be there in less than an hour. Really not there. Imagine if that was a raging torrent. You must have had it with the state of those banks and this protective wall. There must have been times when all this was flooded. Into the valley, into the valley, ho ho ho, doodly-doo. Yes, we're going into, this is the actual Trough of Bowland. Trough. All it is a glacier activity and carving a path to the sea. or something. There isn't any sea. How could glaciers form ages ago and form this? Because the sea to the side of Lancaster is up another bloody big hill. I don't know. Should I stop talking? I'm not going to say another word till we get to the curtain turn off. Is that a bleeding promise? Yes. Oh, look at this. Oh, funny coloured clouds. We're going to get caught in a storm. It's a bit dodgy, don't it, to the side of that big hill. It said on the radio, yellow alert for slow moving heavy showers. They're not showers if they're slow moving, it's persistent rain. These old ferns as well. It was all barren earlier this year, and now it's all green only because of ferns. So. Oh, bugsplat, did that hit the lens? Plenty of room, isn't there? Yeah, sunshine from one side and dodgy clouds on the right. Get a clearer picture at the top of here. Oh well, doesn't look too bad. Well, it does over that way. Which way is the wind blowing? Hopefully it's blowing them clouds away and we won't get soaked. Oops, I said I weren't going to say it, didn't I? Oh, look at that. Ooh. Down again. Another Chelsea tractor. See, look at that. All the left hand side over the coast is nice. Which thankfully is where we're going. Wray is just a quarter of an hour from the coast. If you're going on the excuse me, the 683. With that new extension, the 683 goes right to Heatham now. Look at that over there. You see, inky blackness. Oh, and they'll find a big dip there, and another here. Oh, another one there. It's them sudden ones that clang on the bloody fork so that I worry about. So this is alright, isn't it? I bet when it's really pissing down here that gets flooded, and so will this road, but just another little trickling stream. Well, another 5 minutes well, maybe 10, well, maybe 15. We'll be at the Caton turn off and another 5 or 6 miles. We should be at that lay-by. I'll see if there's any bikes there, get some refreshments. I imagine that'll be closed. And if there's nothing to be had, continue to the what is it? Is it a garden centre or just a farm or something? I forgot. It said something on a sign at Wray. Was it a pub? Can't remember. I'm sure they do some kind of grub. I should have put a pie in my pocket, shouldn't I? Stop, eat a pork pie, carry on. I've been using freeze frame, well, it's a take a snapshot facility on my VCL player, and I was amazed how clear the shots were. My Aldi 20 megapixel camera couldn't produce pictures as sharp as that, so I don't need to bring a still camera. Let's put it on a VLC player, look at some nice scenery, take a snapshot and include it on the upload. Well, let's hope it stays clear like this. Silly radio with the scaremongering weather forecast. They just generalise, don't they, because it's Radio Lancashire. They think, oh yes, we'll give a general weather forecast to cover our backs. We'll tell them there's a yellow weather warning with severe heavy showers which will linger. It should have specified the area. I saw them on that hill, white things there at Sheep High. We are going away, aren't we, from that black cloud? Oh, we're coming back this way, that's for sure, unless it does brighten up. But like I keep saying, as soon as it goes dark, it'll probably be full of creatures. There'll be hundreds of hedgehogs and badgers running about. Yeah, this is a sharp bend. There's a sharp bend and another one that's a bit easier to get round further up. So don't go mad if you're coming this way. Hurrah, sunshine! I'll check the lens for splats. I'll stop just after the Jubilee Tower. Do a stop and carry on. This is the other bend here. Slightly less severe. It's an S bend, isn't it? Can't smell rain in the air, you can smell it, can't you? That dusty, musty smell. So obviously it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine for the rest of the evening. I just remembered, say mama. Say mama, can I go out tonight? Say mama, will it be alright? There's a rockin' party going down the street. Diddly 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 dee. Whoa, 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 yeah. No, sorry, I still forgot it. Yeah, I bought a Gene Vincent CD off Music Magpie, less than £2, including ports, for 15 tracks, but I wasn't familiar with it. And when it came, it's all re-recordings, it's not the original 50 stuff. So it sounds a bit off somehow. You know, not his original band, the Blue Caps. Could always send for another. Although, like I said, plug your laptop into a surround sound system and you never need to buy a CD ever again. I don't know why I bought it really. Well, it was a bargain price, wasn't it? Right, this is the start of the uphill climb. Stop and carry on at that tower. I'm going to leave the camera running. I thought I'd do it in less than an hour, but what time was it? About 4:05. Sheep, beware of deaf sheep. See, you let a car go past and yet they panic when you hear a bike, despite my quiet exhaust. Got the sign for Abbeystead. Yeah. 1 3/4 mile. Remember that, the Abbeystead pumping station disaster. Methane gas exploded. I think about half a dozen people died who worked there. This has been recently, look at this. This has been recently resurfaced, hasn't it? Loose gravel. If you're coming this way, slow right down. No signs, it's obviously been recently done, and I can smell the bloody tar. Ooh, bug splat right on my visor. I'll stop, wipe the squish bugs off my visor. Ooh, it's moving across all the gunk. Stop, clean my visor, check the lens of my camera, and then carry on. There we go, look at this for a lay-by. You mind if I stop here, ladies? Oh, that bug's moved across now. With my wet wipes. Imagine not stocking up with any tissues. See? Check the lens again. That's up here, isn't it? Power station, sea. It's like the tide's out. Huge expanse of Morecambe Bay, Lancaster. That's the Williamson Memorial in the park. Yep, everything's good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I turned the sound slightly down. I was wondering whether I should talk a bit louder. But I should have done a few tests, but I've had a lazy day. More bells going. I'm not answering it here. I wonder if that's Paul. I'll answer it when I get to that lay-by. Not too far off now. Lots of loose gravel in that dip there, so be careful. No speeding traffic, good. Oh, more clouds coming that way. How far has this bloody gravel been done, right to the end of the road? Better with a nice clean lens. If it rains when I get there, not bothered. It's just when you're riding and you wear glasses, it's doubly hard work because of the bloody water on the lens, can't see a thing. So my first ever visit to the Wray bike night. And like I said, because I work shifts, I'm either working or in beddy buys. Plus it's a bit of a trek, innit? Well, if I have Stuart Lee's number in this phone, I'll give him a ring. They might be there. Not too far from where they live, I don't think. It's near the motorway, because they nip on the motorway down to Lancaster, and they're here, aren't they? Good job that didn't come 10 seconds later. I'm wondering if the Caton turn. Another bloody van. You squeeze past there a little bit. See, best to be polite. That old film I put on, or a section of it, said that bikers are renowned for their pleasantness and courteous riding. Well, I've always been like that. A wave is a lot more friendly than a fist-shaking fist. It sounded like Harry Enfield or Mr. Chumley Warner. And Mr. Grayson. Mr. Grayson! Ride your motorbike with courtesy. Yes, Mr. Chumley Warner. Right, well, this is still the gritty bit, so I'm going to take it easy. Oh, look at that. Oh. Showers coming in from the Lake District. You see the colour of them clouds, and it looks like it's touching the ground, so that means it's piddling down that section there. I think I can hear it pinging on me bloody mudguard. Are we going to get wet? Is there somewhere to go inside, like a barn or something at that meet? Like I said, I've never... When I went to have a look, I didn't actually have a proper look round. I just went, spoke to a chap, and then left. Now then, the curtain turn off. Yeah, this is Quernmore. Is this the curtain turn off? Is it the next one over that hill? This is 2 crossroads. Let's have a look. Curtain, yeah, that's it. Curtain, right. Bloody hell, heading towards the clouds now. Dear me. It's not that curtain, of course. That curtain, that's a 683, and you turn right and raise another few mile up. Marvellous, isn't it? Not looking good. Nice biking road, isn't it? Maybe the weather has put a lot of visitors off. It might be half empty. We shall see. Good place to park, that. Oh, the sign saying no parking, that's why. It's a supercell. Tornado. Look at this. Bloody hell. I'm not going to go mad like I keep saying because of the risk of critters. Littledale Caton, 3 mile, right, 3 minutes. And it's bloody bumpy, so I won't open your back up on you if you're coming this way to Wray. Bug. Here's the junction. Turn right here. What's that say? Oh, Caton 2 mile, right, well. I thought this came out, and yeah, that's a dodgy bend to pull out from, isn't it? Yeah. Especially with quiet cars. What my visor. Right, well, Caton's 2 mile off. So Wray must be another 5 or 6 miles up the road then. Well, are we going to be lucky with the weather? 10 past 5, has it actually started yet? What's the times, I wonder? familiar with this road. Oh, look at this. Just my look, it's going to piddle down on it. It's looking decidedly dodgy, innit? Them are thin trousers to wear on a bike, aren't they? Look at them flapping about. You just left the office or something. I put my leathers on. I even got some boot polish on the knee where the actual leather had worn off down to the fluff. Oh, spots of rain. What's the idea of riding with one hand? I've only got one arm. Oh, right, yeah. Yep, try and miss the bloody manhole cover. Here it comes, marvellous. All that sunshine, and now we're going to get soaked. Caton drive with care. Caton drive with one arm. Where's this lay-by then? I said I've only been once. I think I come across it accidentally. And so I had a look at the menu and stuff at that little hut and carried on. T-junction. Norton. As you know, his indicators hanging out. How's that happen? Oh, here it comes, marvellous, isn't it? It's only a little shower. Oh, marvellous. Well, it said this jacket was 100% waterproof. We'll see, won't we? There's a brolly helmet. So they are only showers, it's that blue sky there. Is that the lay-by? Yep. So Wray, a few miles up the road, and it's to the right. Clear skies again till the next shower. Clawton, it's an old sign. You could shelter, look at this, dry's already born, so it's just scattered showers. I'm going to say sheltering under a tree isn't a good idea, is it? Because if lightning strikes, even if you're next to a tree, it's enough to give you the shock and good night Vienna. Down a dip. I have a roll of insulation tape in my pocket, I always carry a little roll, so I probably won't know his lens has popped out. See, it's damp here, they've had a little shower. Bloody weather. Foylton. Can't be so far off because those peaks over Settleway there. Well, that's what do you call it, isn't it? Pennygent. Won't be able to see if there's water on the lens. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? JS. And you see that hill on the horizon? There's a rain on the lens obscuring it. It's steaming up now. Not vent open. It's not as blowy through the vent since I put that rubber in it. Bloody hard, look at this. Crossroads. Lovely view that, isn't it? Pretty like the water. And yes, I remember me puck, can you hear me with the visor open? I got me puck in my pocket as it's parking on grass. Ooh, another pong. Bloody hell. Yeah, last time I came here, I turned left out of the where the bike thing is, and I went to Bentham and then to Settle. But I think I'll be going back that way tonight. Isn't that where the bike meet is up there? I thought I were following this lad. Yeah, I think it is. This is the road out. Why has he come this way then? Can't tell him about his wonky indicator. This gives me opportunity to wipe the lens and my glasses. Well, I've nobody's there because of the weather. George and Dragon. Yeah, I can always nip in a pub. Look at this, it looks like a medieval village, doesn't it? Like an old date stone. It's here 1704. Love to live in an old house like this. Mullion windows. It's starting to rain. I wish I brought my brolly. Yeah, so this is it, up on the left. Bridge House Farm. Oh, there are a few bikes here then. You haven't given it up as a bad job. So, on a sunnier day, I'll be 10 times this amount of bikes. Other age, I guess. Oh, it's hard standing here, that's better. Not blocking them in, am I? Well, I got a tongue in the head, you can ask. Let's have a walk round the bikes first. Steaming up again. Hog roast and barbecue. I'm starving. Smells good anyway. Very nice BSA, matchless. Panther without the sidecar. So I finally made it after 36 years. Well, I didn't know much about this. There's loads of bike meets in there all over the country. Aerial. BSA twin, very nice. That was my dream bike at one time, GSX 1100G shaft drive. Velocette and a Vincent. That's nice, isn't it? Velocette and a Vincent. There were Velocette owners meeting at that colliery, Astley Green Colliery, about a month ago. That's where they meet up every year. Good place for drying gloves, isn't it? Not a bad idea. That's what I had in black with the fairing on the S model. That's nice, isn't it? That original Speed Twin. For sale. That's what it says. $4,400, is that? Pete O'Dell for sale. Oh, sorry, sad. It's not this for sale, the Suzuki's for sale. I thought it were cheap. The original Speed Twin would be about 20 rand, wouldn't it? Lovely that though, isn't it? Full restoration. Yeah, it says there Speed Twin, little letters on the crankcase. Oh, lens is clear again. There are a few still shots. And the Triumph Twin. Oh, one of them. 1970s, early 80s. Modern Triumph. Bobby. Well, I've knocked the helmet camera off. I'm about to eat. Sierra rung me up, presumably it's Paul, down in Surrey. What's that flat tracker? Oh, CCM. That's nice, that's back here I think, Speed Twin. Oh, I'll send a picture to Philip Ewells. It's a nice angle, isn't it? What's that lever for under the seat? Oh, that's hard standing, isn't it, on cobbles? smell of petrol. Harley, you're an Indian. Hey, was that someone said they like panthers? There's such a lot of torque, they normally pulled a sidecar, didn't they? That BSA twin, that's an old one, isn't it? Adam, finally made it to this meet after 36 years. Well, I don't know how long it's been going on this. Eh? I came to have a reconnaissance when I was at Kirby. I thought I'll have a look where this bike meet is, but of course, because it's that first Thursday of every month, this is the first time I've had the opportunity to get here because I'm off work.
This is about the time where most people up to about 6 o'clock it really starts to fill up.
Oh, really? Do you think weather will put people off, or are they not bothered?
Last week there was like 3 times as
Oh, yeah.
3 times as many.
Wow.
Ken couldn't make it because he was looking after his granddaughter.
Oh, right.
His wife's away, so
Did he park on grass, hundreds of them? Someone said, oh, there's hundreds here when it's on a sunny day, yeah. I did alright till I got to Caton, it was sudden downpour. Oh, did you, that way? Alright. They're only scattered, it said on radio, scattered heavy showers, didn't it? Hello. I'll get some grub, I think. Smells good, that hog roast. Yeah, plenty of chairs and tables. Let's have a look in there, cafe and bistro. Might as well give you a proper picture if you live in foreign parts, lots of miles away. Oh yeah, if you don't want the hog roast, you can go in here and have a cake and a brew. I don't want a hog roast, so not the camera. Well, just had a bite to eat. Hog roast in a bun with stuffing and tomato ketchup. I struggled to chew it, but it's only my teeth, it's not the meat. And then I went in the cafe inside and had a slice of chocolate cake and a hot chocolate. Seen this before at Ariel with sidecar. A few more bites have arrived, so I thought I'd have another walk around. And the sun's shining as well. It said it has to brighten up later. I thought of heading back about 7 or half past. It's like a new tyre, doesn't it, on there? Better in the sunshine, aren't they? That chap said that it gets a lot busier after 6, after everyone's had their tea. Another tall bloke here, as well as that chap I saw earlier, another one. Must be about 6'10". Bin. So it's an old one with the twin seats and the plunger rear suspension. It's a good bike meat, isn't it? But like that chap said, on a hot sunny one, all this is full of bikes as well. The entire field. With hundreds of them. And a sprung hub suspension. It said they hardly moved it, right? Just a concept that try and thought of, and then because it didn't do much, it was abandoned. Sprung hub. Plagued by bloody wasps. Tiger 750. When's the next one? There was a list on Facebook, that's what I spotted. I should have realised it'd be full of bloody wasps. I'd have brought me WD-40, it kills them stone dead. Oh, that phone call, it wasn't Paul, it was a bloody free phone number, probably Virgin Media. Oh, I've just swapped me gas and lecky over to bulb on Paul's advice. I've never heard a bulb, have you heard a bulb? Just got an enormous bill. I was telling Paul, he said, I'm with bulb. If you recommend a friend, we each get £75 towards the next bill. Why does it say VH on the crankcase? VH Villiers. Villiers made a lot of engines, didn't it, for other bikes? Alright, a lot more arrive after 6. Get on the grass, Albert. 20 past 6. Kawasaki triple. 750. triumph. Struggling to start it. Matchless. At a G12. Well, it is a good do. Like I said, why? Why? I want to know why. Isn't it every Sunday? It'd be marvellous. We go to Kirby Lonsdale, then here, then settle, or vice versa. Why hasn't it had a sticker made with a number plate on? Burn my throat with that hot chocolate, really red hot. I should say red hot chocolate. Well, I'll have another walk round just before I go. Don't remember seeing anyone else filming here. Let's have a look on YouTube. Wray bite meats. It's got one of them Chinese LEDs at the front. Wonder how long that lasts before you have to change it. There's a little marker light. Oh, look at the holes there, ready for the front registration plate. Lots of old boys here, aren't they? All the enthusiasts. Oh, that'd be A65, 3,500 for sale. Into the number 0784 665 3355. 3.5 grand. On an original BSA for 3.5 grand. Not bad, that. Oh, that was Harley that I heard arrive earlier. Very nice. What is that? P-Reg. 76, 77. Ah, doggy. A real twin. Oh, what's that noise then? I've seen this a few times at other shows with the bulb horn on. I think that was at Skipton. Quite next to the old train. Let's have a closer look. Got the malameter in a circle. Look at the age on them levers. Gas lamps. Nothing will look better unrestored. I mean, that speed twin looks beautiful, doesn't it? Fully restored, but they have a certain charm when they're left alone. I was looking at a dealer. You can buy fake dealer stickers off eBay, but I don't know if that's genuine. Phelan and Moore, Cleckheaton, Yorkshire. Panther motorcycle dealers. Look at that exposed nut. You could get a plastic cap off oil and fit it over that if you measure diameter. Or even an aerosol spray cap. I think I've seen that before with a hand painted tank. James Walker, Kendall. I fitted that new bottle top, can you see? I bought an innocent orange drink as a blue cap on purpose. I can get a red one with apple juice in, but I thought no, I'll get blue. And I glued it with my pizza. Used epoxy in it, then topped it off with super glue and then black paint. I wondered if it were raining, me tires annoying, but just shook it before and it's alright. 25 to 7. I felt a few splatterings of rain before, but I might be lucky and not get any more. Scrambler 1200, is that what Phil 480 has? Or had, I think he swapped it for another bike now. How many miles has that done? That Kawasaki. Yeah, really washed everywhere. 11,700. It being round the clock or something. You see. Still arriving. Another Laverda, H-Reg, early 70s. And yeah, loads of new arrivals. Oh, it's a busy meet, isn't it? I may have seen that. How's that? Have I seen that being a single? Let's have a look at that. With a basket on the back. Lovely little thing, that, isn't it? Hope you can hear me after all the faffing about with the microphone. Well, I'll have a sit down again with another brew. Please close the gates. Bloody weather. Just been upstairs in that cafe, a very nice room with comfy leather settees in the corner, next to a signed print of a walkaround, and the other new bikes arrived. I'm talking to a chap that did him in his car, especially for this. And I saw him at St. Anne's Bike a while back. Well, just say it's a rainy day, it's very busy. 600 hornets, rolling field. I should have bought that. No Aprilia Pegasus. In my pocket I've got some of them leather waistcoat expanders with Pegasus on. And I had them when I had my Aprilia Pegasus. And I thought, if I ever see another owner, you can have them. But it's such a rare bike, that's very unlikely. You wonder what I'm talking about, don't you? It's a nice retro fairing, isn't it? For sale at Fame Truxton, 4,500. $2,010. Bloody weather. DKW. VSX 1400, my favourite bike at one time. The twin silencer model that is, I don't like the other. Rocket 3, Diavel. Silver Norton Command, only still arriving, oh yeah. That's nice, yeah, a Dominator. Not lovely. With indicators. So I've always said, if they're so easy to connect up, why on earth didn't British manufacturers make bikes with indicators? Why? Imagine flapping your arms about at a busy junction. That's what I should have, innit? 500 for, that's a rare bike, isn't it? K-Reg. Looks like 72, 73. With a still picture of that. With all the pipes. Lovely old thing, that, isn't it? I think I prefer that to the 750. Four 125s. Another Commando. Well, for a first visit, it's been very entertaining. Glad I come. Pity about the weather, but I'm glad it hasn't put people off from coming. And like someone said, when the weather's nice, and guaranteed to be nice, it's filled. It's just packed with bikes. The twin sound, very nice. Oh, that's that gorgeous girl I saw earlier. BSA. Oh, it's that BSA and Maxless, they came in together. Excellent stuff. That one coming. Like I keep saying, there's never anything on the centre panels, is there? I should have custom stickers made saying what the model is and CP, you know what I mean? I know it's P. I'm looking off. Head for the motorway and get home. I think I'm leaving too early, there's people still arriving. Well, I'm going anyway. Like I said, I've had another crap night's sleep. Steaming up again. Do I turn round? Or do I go on the grass and come out through that gap? Is there a gap? Excuse me? Did trick, didn't it? Oh, there's that doggy that arrived in the aerial sidecar. Glad my Tarzan one's still working. Shouldn't really switch it on when it's damp. The first one I got, I ruined by doing that, powering it up when it was soaking. Thank you. Yeah, he's had a queue to go out. I should have had a piddle in the box. But hopefully I'll be home in half an hour. That was a really hard cavalry charge. I'll turn it off now. I'm pressing 2 buttons at a time. Not sure how long the battery will last, but don't matter. I wonder what the locals think of all these bikes. I think they're annoyed, or do they welcome the custom? Well, it's only the custom there, innit, of that business. I'll go back the way I came. He was on the phone then, to work. I put my lights on. Yeah, that chap mentioned the Joys and Dragon, they do good meals. Cascales, food, and Sky TV. Well, with a bit of luck, it might not rain on the way home. What I enjoyed today, little tootle. Sorry about the rain, but like I said, imagine what it's like on a proper dry summer night. It'll be heaving. Okay, should have wiped my visor. It's a bit better. To brightness. See, if that meeting was on last week, you know, that lovely weather, it would have been better, wouldn't it? So, have it on a Sunday, Albert. I doubt the chap that organises it is watching, but you know, have it on a Sunday. Regular do. That chap said that they have a car show on as well sometimes. The mirror not set right because I was looking in it for splashes on the lens. I should have flashed that bus to go, shouldn't I? But sodom. I just want to get home again. It's still the right road, I hope. Oh, here we are, 683. And then next stop, the motorway roundabout. So I'll keep an eye out on Facebook for the next one and give it a visit if you've not been before. Caton, 3 mile. I could go right and go to Kirby Lonsdale and settle and then home via Gisborne, but no. And the average speed cameras here. See, late comers to the bike do. Spots of rain again, marvellous, isn't it? Crossroads slow. Oh, that grid. Always try to avoid them grids if possible. Keep your eye out for them. That chap said he can get back to Lytham in 40 minutes. So, what time is it? Set off at 22-ish. 22:08. See what time I'm back home by 8:30. Alright, it's broken down. Sorry, I can't do a British combination. And you'll have a phone, won't you? Might have been a Ural, that's even worse than British ones for breaking down. It's alright, Albert, no man rush. Go on then. See, slow signs for a reason. There were 3 of them when Cat was overtaking a mate in a car. Oh no, trying to keep up with a mate, that was it. Very dangerous. That's that lay-by where the bike meets is. Red miles. Well, the rain's holding off. His battery's still going. Yes, amazingly. What are they doing? They're digging up for this new estate, aren't they? I see it's a long road works, this. Rain stopped. Right behind me. Plenty of fuel, in the 20 something. I could do with filling up. Yep, about £20. No moaning about helmets. I might have to go home just about, but you never know, do you? 15, that'll do. Hello, £15. Thank you very much. Alright, cheers, thank you. See ya. Strange little place, isn't it? Did it reset? Yes. I'll be used to bikers calling here, so I don't mind about helmets. Which way are you going? Indicate, woman. What's this pub? A ship. Very nice. Food now being served. Burger and a slice of cake all day. Brew and biscuits when I get home. That's the turn off. Quernmore, Trough Of Bowland. No. I could do because it looks sort of clear of rain, but avoided a grid. Crook of Loom picnic site. What's that? I always worry about foreign objects. My lights on. No, they weren't. Turned them off when I filled up. Well, my cob lights are on, so you can see me clear enough. Pooh, the pong again. Little gatehouse for a country pal. How far is the motorway junction? It's here. So if you're coming via motorway from a long way away, it's not exactly too difficult a journey, is it? That's why I think I'll include these bits. Right, press an M6. I should upload another 2-hour unedited one. Well, why not? I'm not going to edit any bits from the actual walk around the bikes. I'm not even saddle sore because it's not much of a journey. Yes, I'm sticking to the dry bits in the middle. Past this camper. And there we are in 6th gear, more like an overdrive. Preston 22 mile, 20 minutes. At a steady 70. I should speed up a bit if I want to go for a piddle, but I'm not dying for a pee, you know what I mean?